Hi, I'm Juliana Kafinas, President of the National Honor Society. Good evening and welcome to the 14th annual induction of the Jackson Liberty chapter of the National Honor Society. Tonight's ceremony will be different from other years, but we hope it still provides our members and their families with a sense of pride and accomplishment. On behalf of the Jackson Liberty chapter of the National Honor Society, I welcome you to this year's induction ceremony. We would like to recognize the officers of the Jackson Liberty chapter of the National Honor Society who will be speaking throughout the evening ceremony. President Juliana Kafinas, Vice President Riley Elias, Public Relations Officer Morgan Montana, and Treasurer Mitchell McPaul. Additionally, we would also like to recognize the members of our Executive Board, Madison Prendergast, Temi Ayatiwa, Casey D'Amato, and Faith Molitor.
We acknowledge the following individuals: Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Nicole Permilli, Assistant Superintendents of Schools, Mr. Dan Baginski, and Mr. Robert Tante. Our Board of Education President, Mr. Michael Walsh, our Board of Education Vice President, Mr. Thomas Colucci, and board members, Mr. Gus Acevedo, Mr. John Bernetsky, Mrs. Sharon Dye, Mrs. Tara Rivera, and Mr. Scott Sargent.
In addition, we would like to thank our administrative team here at Jackson Liberty, Principal, Mr. Jeff Brignola, and Assistant Principals, Mr. Kyle Brunson, Mr. Mark Lax, and Mr. David Bender.
We would also like to take this time to thank the Faculty Council of the National Honor Society, Mr. Kelly Grubb, Mr. Scott Katona, Mrs. Lori Matassa, and Mrs. Susan Williams.
Membership in the National Honor Society is one of the highest honors that can be awarded to a high school student. We're here to recognize these students. We are grateful to our parents who have inspired and encouraged us, and to our many teachers who have given of themselves to ensure we are intellectually curious, socially aware, and responsible adults in society. I would now like to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Nicole Permilli.
It is my honor to speak to this year's 2020 National Honor Society inductees. Students, being recognized for this incredible honor is something you should be very proud of. The year of 2020 has brought about many obstacles and changes to how students learn and live their lives. Not only have you succeeded in achieving this honor, but you have achieved it during a time of great change and struggle for our country. You have distinguished yourself from your peers, and your attention to scholarship, leadership, character, and service is to be commended. You have excelled in all areas through your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Your desire to excel in these areas brings with it skills that will serve you well in life and will open doors to opportunities. This honor does not come without the support of those around you, your families, and your teachers. They, too, should be acknowledged and thanked for their support of you and your accomplishments. I am proud of each one of you for your setting goals, working hard to reach those goals, and having a positive impact on those around you, and for your leadership. I am confident that no matter what you do or what path you take in life, you will do it well. Congratulations to this year's National Honor Society inductees.
Thank you, Mrs. Permilli. It is now my pleasure to introduce our principal, Mr. Brignola.
Good evening. Ms. Opaleski, Ms. Maloney, thank you for allowing me the honor to speak with you tonight. I'd also like to say, on behalf of Mr. Brunson, Mr. Lax, and Mr. Bender, and our entire Liberty family, congratulations. Tonight, we are here to celebrate your induction in the National Honor Society, a very prestigious and honorable accomplishment because it highlights your achievements in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Parents, guardians, brothers, sisters, grandparents, family, and friends, thank you for the love, support, guidance, and influence you have given to our students. The impact that your positive, caring, and meaningful relationships have had is evidenced in their successes and achievements. On behalf of tonight's inductees, I want to extend our thanks to you for your commitment to the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society. Students, we are so proud of each and every one of you. The choices and sacrifices you have made in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character are both inspiring and honorable. Your accomplishments in these areas illustrate the person that you are and who you will become on your path forward. Your focus on learning, scholarship, being a role model, leadership, empathy and caring for others, service, and positive morality, character, are why we are celebrating you tonight. You have distinguished yourselves in these areas and have helped us in creating the climate and culture we want to see at Jackson Liberty High School. In the past, I've mentioned how there are many famous and successful people who are members of the National Honor Society. One that our students are probably familiar with is Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther. I loved to read the Marvel comics as a kid, and I loved the Marvel movies. And when he died earlier this year, I started to read up on him. I came across a very simple, but to me, a very meaningful quote. He said, quote, "I am not afraid to work." And he says he credits his upbringing with teaching him the value of giving his all and giving all you can do to others. Students, your induction to the National Honor Society has shown us that you're not afraid to work. You have exhibited these characteristics in various areas of your life, and I'm sure you will carry this with you in all of your future endeavors and make us all very proud. So again, thank you for allowing me to speak with you tonight, and congratulations on your well-deserved induction into this very prestigious society.
Thank you, Mr. Brignola. Since the candidates have met all of the requirements for membership in the Jackson Liberty chapter of the National Honor Society, we will now proceed with the acknowledgement of the pillars of the National Honor Society. The central pillar of the organization represents the flaming torch of knowledge, the epitome and synthesis of all of our goals. The members of our executive board will define the qualities of each pillar. First and foremost is scholarship.
Scholarship is commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours reading and studying because he knows the lasting benefits of a curious and cultivated mind. We hope to continue to learn even when our formal education has ended because we honor wisdom and know it can only be acquired through our own diligence and effort. Learning can be a lens through which we observe the past, but it is also a lamp which illuminates our futures. May this longing for useful knowledge become part of your life, for the pursuit of knowledge is never ending.
Next is character.
Character is the evaluation of one's personality, guided by the influences that control one's life. Character is measured not alone by work and deed, but quite as much by who one is when alone with his or her thoughts. As one grows in character, his or her personality becomes increasingly attractive and beneficial to those around him or her. May you so live that your life may be an inspiration to others.
Third is leadership.
The world has always been in need of people of vision and understanding who can lead the masses into ways of progress and peace. That need presents itself as a greater challenge today than ever before. Not every person is gifted with the power to lead. To those who possess that gift comes a tremendous responsibility. To a person who uses this power well, the world gives honor and glory. A true leader is marked by self-confidence and poise, both of which are born of experience, knowledge, and understanding of humanity. Self-confidence is not conceit, but is a genuine belief in the righteousness of one's cause and a just appraisal of one's ability and knowledge. We look to you who have shown some measure of leadership thus far in your high school career to accept the challenge and to become leaders in our school and community.
And finally, service.
This pillar signifies the brightness and joy of service, the unselfish devotion which gives itself to the need of the individual, of the school, and of the nation. To attain the fullest life, one cannot live for himself, but gives himself willingly. Service often does not flaunt itself in glowing colors. Its true beauty lies in the simple giving of oneself, one's time and one's ability, wherever there is a need. The world is full of self-will, self-justification, and self-love, which are the foundations of the world's ills. Today, the world needs individuals who can rise above the tides of the times and serve others unselfishly. May you practice this giving of yourself to others.
We present to you the 2020 National Honor Society Initiates. The ideals of the National Honor Society have been explained to you. If you desire to assume the responsibility of upholding these standards, you may now pledge yourselves to membership. Mr. Brignola, will you please administer the oath?
Please repeat the National Honor Society oath after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles and ideals by word and by deed, maintaining high standards of character, scholarship, leadership, and service.
This concludes our ceremony. We would like to extend our best wishes to the new members, their families, and their friends.